Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride recumbent. Good morning. It's BJ, sadly without Joe today. She's got a bit of a sinus headache and decided to stay at home, which is a real bummer. So far it's a really nice day today. I'm on the well, this thing doesn't really have an official name. Well, I guess it does in a way. Some people call it the canal trail, and other people call it the Southern Homestead Trail. So but what I'm trying to do is I'm heading over to howdy. I found out about a new trail. Now it's just it's a partial new trail. It's not like a full trail, but they're supposed to have a trail between Galley Road and Powers Boulevard Highway Highway 24 East, and never been on it. But right now there's a whole bunch of construction down on this end of town, so it's not real easy to get to. I'm gonna have to kind of go a roundabout way, you know, here and there and here and there and here and there. And this trail here, this Homestead Trail South, or Canal Trail, as you can see by the canal over here, is not the world's best trail. There's several places where you know, it's supposed to go underneath a street, but it's just like full of sand and mud and rocks, and you know, not the kind of thing that my trike was ever designed for. And it's not a trail that probably gets used a lot, but eventually, if they ever get around to finish, it is supposed to, you know, hook into the Sand Creek Trail and head south from there, or north from there, eventually too. Now, if these, if this stuff wasn't so messed up on this trail, I could go underneath Palmer Park Boulevard here, but I can't, because it's full of sand and rocks and crud and who knows what. So I'm going to go on this bit of dirt here and hope it's not too horribly muddy. It's pretty muddy, but there's not much I can do about it. Not too bad. And cross Palmer Park Boulevard here. Okay, gotta get And I'm heading to Murray Boulevard, as you can see down there. Yeah, it's just full of garbage and rocks and mud. And this actually isn't the worst one. This one's actually the better one between the two, because the next one is on Murray Boulevard. Oh wow, I got lucky. Usually it's hard to get across Palmer Park, so that was very fortunate for me. Very fortunate. Okay, so we're continuing on the trail here, and like I said, this is where, you know, it would normally come up if it wasn't full of garbage and extra stuff. But the canal kind of turns El Natural here. They don't really have the cement so much as most of the other canals, or the upper part of this canal. Now eventually someday, I don't know, 100 years from now, hopefully not that long, but well past when I'm going to be around, because I'm 69 years old, so they're supposed to continue this the Homestead Trail north, either over or under Constitution Boulevard, or Avenue, Constitution Avenue, sorry. And howdy. And you know, that'll hook into a really killer loop on the north end of town. It's kind of a little bit older north end of town, but still the north end of town. And that'd be really great. Now we get to come down here and see if they still have the blocked off trail sign. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, this is this other, you can't even see it, but it's full of water, sand, dirt, filth, etc., etc., etc. And down the road here, they've got this trail closed, so you can't take it all the way to Uinta. So what I'm going to do is something I really hate to do, is jump on the sidewalk, okay, and head up Murray here, and I will get back to you. All right, check you on down the road. Hey, well, I'm back. Had to do some back roads to be able to get to over here to Wootton, and I found a frontage road along Highway 24 to get me over here. So now I'm gonna go up. This is the new bike lane on Wootton Avenue, and so I'm gonna go up here and go up here to Galley, and then I'm gonna have to sadly I'm gonna have to ride the sidewalk down Galley over to Powers Boulevard, and hopefully I can find that trail, because the trail is supposed to be from Galley to Powers. I'm sorry, to Highway 24, and then there's supposed to be a bridge underneath it to be able to go under Highway 24. But see, normally I could just, you know, kind of go straight down Galley, but they've got they're replacing a bridge, to my understanding. They're doing a lot of bridge replacements this month all over Colorado Springs, it seems like. Now the bike lane, of course, is full of sand and garbage and etc., etc., etc. They always are. It's a real shame. But it's nice they put a bike lane in here. They didn't used to have one. It's been a long time since I've been down this way. I mean, it's been a long time. Another thing I want to find out, there's supposed to be a new, well, it's not real new. They've been around here a little while now, but not real long. maybe, you know, 6 months, 8 months. But there's a new barbecue place over this way. And I was kind of hoping maybe I could find that. Now here's the problem. I don't know if Galley is going to have a sidewalk all the way down it. And I really don't want to get out in the street, so I'm really hoping that it's got a sidewalk all the way down it. But it's not looking good. Huh. What I mean to tell you, they got this stuff torn up badly. Okay, well, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think it does. Oh, damn. I'm not quite in the right spot. Back up, back up, back up. Hopefully I can get by there. I don't know if I can or not. Boy, they just got this whole thing just about blocked off, I'll tell you. Hopefully I can sneak around that gate. Yeah, the whole idea, I was trying not to have to ride up Highway 24, but I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that would have been the smart way to go. Okay, well this only goes so far, so I'm okay. It looks like they do have a sidewalk all the way down here. Sadly, it's only the well, I thought that barbecue place was in this little shopette here, but I guess it's not. This talks about a distillery. Oh boy, it's a big old freaking rocks right here. Yeah. So if I run out of sidewalk, I'm gonna have a hard time. This is quite a ways down here to Powers, and then hopefully I can find the trail from Galley to Powers. And now that trail, basically what it does is it's part of the Sand Creek Trail, but the Sand Creek Trail is not complete at all. Basically there's a big part of it that goes through southeastern Colorado Springs, but someday, you know, like I said, the Homestead South will hook into the Sand Creek, and the Sand Creek could take you clear down. It's where you could pick up the Pikes Peak Greenway, and, you know, back into town. But now that part of the Pikes Peak Greenway is all dirt, so yeah, it won't be paved. So yeah, I guess I haven't been down this way in oh man, probably 5-6 years. Yeah, something like that. It's been a long time. So yeah, well, at least they got the construction stopped here, so if I do have to get out in the street, I'll be, you know, a lot safer. Get past her because this car wants in here, I can tell. And as usual, there's always spots, but that's okay. That's one great thing about having a trike that, you know, was manufactured in England. You know, these things are tough because, you know, English weather conditions are a lot worse than ours. Well, so far I haven't done too bad. I've actually managed to kind of find my way, but I'm almost wondering it would have been easier to use the emergency lane up Highway 24. But what I was afraid of is that I get over to 24 and they wouldn't have a way to get off onto the trail. I might jump out in the street here, because now that we've got you know, 2 lanes on each side, it's still kind of dangerous because this place can get a lot of heavy traffic real fast. this sidewalk's not in very good shape, so this schmuck didn't even look. Yeah, typical. Yeah, see, because there may not be a sidewalk up here, so this could get ugly. Oh boy. Now I got these crazy, you know, 45-degree angle weirdo sidewalks. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to get into the rocks here. Oh, okay, well, it does look like the sidewalk continues. Whew, that makes me feel better. I don't know exactly how far it is to, but I think I see powers in the distance. So I'm hoping that I can find the, you know, the trail hookup. Let those guys go across. I'm in no hurry. This is all new. Yeah, this is all new. Well, I mean, I don't know how new it is. Like I said, I've been over here in 5 or 6 years, but it's at least that new. So it's not like super old. And I knew they had a, you know, a thin sidewalk on the other side, but this is nice, you know. It's not quite a double wide, but it's pretty close. I mean, it'd be hard for 2 trikes to get past each other, so it's not quite 6 foot wide, but yeah, a trike and a bicycle could go by each other. Yeah, this is definitely all new over here. Definitely all new. Well, I'm hoping my search is not in vain, and that they actually do have this trail over here, that this piece of the Sand Creek Trail that I've never been on. Oh boy. Yeah. And for you folks out there that are, you know, like, you know, late 60s, close to 70s, have you seemed to have lost a lot of leg strength in the last, you know, between 60 and 70? Just really curious, because boy, I sure have. I used to be really strong. There was, you know, I mean, 5 years ago I wouldn't have even done e-assist. I would have said, oh, who needs it? But oh, I think I found the trail. I think I found it. Yeah. Oh, yuck. Always yuck. It's the only problem with the, you know, these bridges and stuff, because they slap, you know, when it snows really bad, they slap all the snow up on here, and they don't care. They just, you have to wait for it to melt. So I'm hoping that this is the trail. Of course, it's not marked in the least. So do you know how far that goes?
This goes down to
okay.
And then I don't know, I think they were trying to continue it under a bridge.
Okay.
I don't know how far that goes, though. I think
okay, well,
I tried running that path a while back and I didn't get very far.
Okay, well, still, I've never been on it, so I'm gonna go check it out. Thank you, appreciate it. You too. Okay, so here is the path. Trail, whatever you want to call it. It looks like it actually might go underneath. Hello, excuse me. Thank you.
Don't talk to me. Now somebody knows me, they hear.
You're strange, lady. Okay. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about our trails, man. If they build a trail, guess what? You got homeless. I mean, it's just the way it is. But this is pretty cool. Never been down here. Now, like I said, this is this part of the Sand Creek Trail, and it doesn't go any further, you know, towards north. And but it eventually it will. because eventually, at least hopefully, you know, they're working on trying to hook, put the trail down between Galley and Palmer Park Boulevard, because they're building a southern extension along a access road for the Rock Island Trail, and that would join up, because that's supposed to go all the way to Palmer Park Boulevard, and eventually that would hook that trail up to this trail in kind of an odd fashion. But it will also let the yeah, this is all new too, all these houses and apartments. I've never even seen this. I mean, this is amazing. I wonder if these apartments are condominiums, because they actually have garages. You don't see too many apartments with garages. But yeah, so we're coming up on Highway 24 here, I'm sure. And the gentleman said he wasn't sure that we could get under the bridge, but it's looking like we might be able to. I know it only goes so far under the bridge, and then eventually this will hook up with the part of the Sand Creek Trail that's been around a long time, so you can continue south. Like I said, all the way down to Hancock Expressway, and then over to Las Vegas Street, and then you can pick up the spur over to the Pikes Peak Greenway, and then you could do that downtown. Yeah, so it does go under the bridge. Yeah, so that's Platte Avenue, Highway 24 up there. Highway 24 East. Well, I guess technically and west. Okay, very big ice here. But, like I said, so this is all brand new. Ooh, bad glass everywhere. This sucks. People in their damn glass. I swear. Well, let's see how far she goes. I don't think she's going to go very far. That looks like this is the end. As the master control computer would say, end of line. Yeah. So yeah. So I take it that's where it's going to go eventually, to hook up with that other piece of the Sand Creek Trail I was telling you about. That's been there for a long time. This just takes you back up to Platte Avenue and Highway 24, which we're not going to do. But yeah. All right. Well, you got to ride with old BJ and discover a trail. Whoa. Yeah. So that's just pretty darn cool. It's so funny because, you know, I mean, they rebuilt this bridge. The bridge right there over Highway 24, they rebuilt that, oh, probably a year ago, maybe a year and a half. I don't think it's been quite two. And they said that they were going to put this under, but I didn't realize, you know, we never come out this way, so I didn't really check on it. But I didn't realize, though, that they'd have it to go all the way to Galley either. So, yeah. Yeah, you always have to be careful with these trails because, yeah, there's always glass or something. I mean, always. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I decided to do this. I didn't know if Joe would want to do this, you know, so I thought, well, Joe doesn't want to go today, so this would be a good thing to do. Go see if I could even find this. So like I said, this is part of the Sand Creek Trail, which eventually will go north of, well, it goes south of Highway 24, and it will go north of Galley Road and hook into Palmer Park Boulevard. But yeah, I don't think it goes any further north. Although it did look like it was going underneath the bridge to go underneath sorry, I'm getting old, man. I get brain dead periods. Galley Road. Yeah. I just can't believe all this new places to live. I mean, I knew they were, you know, killing downtown, but man, these places are monstrous. Unless they got a nice little park over here, so that's cool. No, I mean, it's really great. I'm really glad to see. Hopefully they'll once they, because they're now starting work supposedly on the extension of the Rock Island Trail. It's going to come down from the Rock Island Trail where it comes out, where it dead ends at Powers. Is going to come down an access road, and then I don't know whether it's going to go up over Powers or if it's going to go under Powers. Hopefully it'll go over. I really don't like these under things very much because they have a real bad habit of flooding, you know, and filling up with garbage, and you know, the homeless like to build you know, little villages in them, and so it makes it really hard to get through. It really does, makes it really hard to get through. And but yeah, so like I said, you just done a new section of the Sand Creek Trail. It's really a shame that they kind of do it this way. They do one section at a time. They don't finish, you know, because at least even if they didn't go north, it would be fantastic if they could finish going south, because that way it it would hook in to the already existing Sand Creek Trail, and you know, you can make a great loop out of it. But it'd be interesting to see how they work getting here, you know, getting from the South Homestead Trail along Galley all the way to here. These people. Hello again. Excuse me, you have a really good day. I don't know what that means. Well, it does show it going underneath. Oh man, I should have changed gears. I may cross over and see if I can see anything. I'm not gonna go down there because of that lady. She's not in her right mind. She was yelling at me about being ghosted, so it's like, okay, I haven't ghosted anybody that I know of. I'm gonna kick this up to, so I'm gonna jump on this road here, get on the other side. This is Space Center Drive. Oh boy, we got a big old upheaval here because of a root. The tree root. And I just want to check that other side and see if there's any continuance, because it did go, it looks like they tried to go underneath. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and turn around so I can get to the other side. Okay. Oh man, dang it. Come on. Yeah, these 90, you know, they love to put 90-degree corners in sidewalks in this town. I don't know why, but they do. They just get their giggles off of it or something. Okay, let's try to get around here and not fall off the damn edge. So now we're heading back on, howdy, thank you. And we're heading back on Galley Road, try to get back to where we were. But I want to peek over here and see, real quick like, if they have any more trail on this side. I don't think they do. So I'm going to have to stand up to do it. Okay, so this is, I'm going to have to move the camera a little weird. Sorry, folks. This old man don't get up easy anymore. Okay. Well, I think it goes to there and then it ends. Yeah. So that's where it's going to currently end, right there. And then maybe go up along that particular road, whatever that, Space Coast Drive or whatever that is. But yeah, so it actually does, they actually did get it to where it goes underneath here. Alright, well that's pretty cool too. Okay, well, the rest of the stuff's pretty ugly, so I'm going to turn you off for now and get back to you later, alright? Okay, bye. Hey, I'm back. And I'm now, I jumped off the Rock Island Trail and took the Templeton Gap Road bike lane over to Nancy Lewis Park. Ate my homemade sugar-free oatmeal and raisin cookies and got some water and used facilities, and now I'm on this little back way to go up to the Templeton Gap Trail. Yeah, so there's a Templeton Gap Road and a Templeton Gap Trail. So we came off the Templeton Gap Road bike lane and into this little back area that goes right along Union Boulevard, and now we're going to go pick up the Templeton Gap Trail heading west from Union Boulevard. Howdy. And that will get us make us head towards home. It's now what is it, a little after 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, on a very nice day. I mean, this was the day when Joe and I were out yesterday, which you'll see the video of. You know, this is the day we were hoping for. It's such a bummer that Joe, you know, got a sinus headache and some sinus problems, and because of those, she didn't sleep very good last night, so she just didn't really feel like she was up to the ride today. It's such a shame, because man, it's a beauty. So yeah, now we are on the Templeton Gap Trail east. No, I'm sorry, west. Yeah. To go east, you have to go down underneath over to the tunnel, which we've done several times. But I wanted to get back to you guys. Just besides that, this is a really pretty view right here, boy. I mean to tell you, this is Pikes Peak in all its majesticness. I guess that's a word. Gives you quite a view of the range, all the foothills, and then you get up more foothills, and then then you get the mountains, and then as it heads south towards Cheyenne Mountain and Cheyenne Mountain State Park, that's more foothills. Although it is funny, they call it Cheyenne Mountain, but it's really not a mountain because it doesn't have a timber line. It doesn't have a place where the trees quit growing. That's the definition of a true mountain. It has to have a timber line. Howdy. And yeah, it is just a banner day. Banner day. This is the older section of the Templeton Gap Trail. If you cross over, like go into the tunnel and then pick up that's concrete all the way till it ends. Howdy. And got some ducks down here. Then a few Canadian geese. But yeah, it's a really pretty part of the trail. That's about the most water I think I've ever seen down there. Because I've never been here when it's like raining really hard. That's all snow melt probably. So yeah, now we got to cross over. I'm not even sure what road this is. Got to cross over though and pick our way over to Portal Park. And P-O-R-T-O-L. No, P-O-R-T-A-L, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Portal Park. Yeah, like I said, all these older sections of asphalt, they have some pretty good trail-wide cracks in them. But I don't know when they're ever going to touch this one. Just another one of those pieces, Almost every single one of our trails has a piece, of the old, I'm not going to make it. Have to back up a little bit. Okay. Usually I just cross the street, but since there was traffic there. This is the Craigmore neighborhood. Some junky Ricky racer. Sadly, we have way too many of those. Street racers, But yeah. Get across here and all right, now we're in Portal Park. It says Portal Park and Pool, but the pool's been closed for years. They basically closed it during the pandemic in late 2019, and they never opened it again. Seems kind of strange, but yeah, they never have. Not much there, mostly open, kind of like open space. Of course, the pool, I'm sure, was the biggest draw, and since they don't have that anymore, don't know if they'll ever fix it or not, because the city used to run our pools, but now they're run by the YMCA. So, or they're leased it out to the YMCA. So we'll have to, howdy. But yeah, got this just absolutely huge natural canal, or may not be natural. It's maybe man-made, but they didn't use cement. You know, they just dug it out. Must have been a really long time ago because it's been here ever since I can remember, and I'm 69 years old. So, but yeah, it's been a really good day. Been a beautiful day. I mean, it's been awesome. These are the kind of days you live for, you know, in the winter time. Because sadly, we're gonna have, looks like we're gonna have a pretty good day tomorrow, on Tuesday, and then an okay day on Wednesday, an okay day on Thursday, because I gotta go, but I gotta go to a doctor appointment, so that kind of shoots my day, darn it. And then we're supposed to have a pretty darn good day on Friday, and then the bottom drops out. I mean, literally, the bottom drops out. Because, yeah, almost all of next week is only in the 30s, you know? Anywhere between, you know, high and low 30s, you know, for the highs for the day. So, I mean, if it gets up into the, you know, 35 and over, we might ride. If it's sunny. That's pretty much our minimum temperature, is 35 and sunny. That's 35 Fahrenheit for Bill over there in Spain. And but there's another really good view. That's one thing about the T-Gap Trail, boy. It has a spectacular view, boy. And there's other mountain peaks up there along with the peak. The big one is Pikes Peak. But I really don't know. I think one's Mount Whittier, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know the other ones. I'm gonna have to find me a topographical map sometime and see if I can. Now the original trail was kind of over here on the other side of the berm, where you can see these folks walking their dogs and stuff. And then they, you know, put the concrete in for us spoiled trikers. I'm sure they didn't put it in for us, but concrete's just good stuff, man. It just is. I mean, it's just so much nicer than asphalt. Although, you know, brand new asphalt, you know, just paved is good, but man, there's just something about a really smooth concrete trail. Now, they're not like totally smooth because they have these cuts in them, and I guess that's like expansion cuts for when it heats up. And of course, you know, concrete does crack and that kind of stuff, so it's not perfect, but boy, we sure like it. But yeah. Howdy.